What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, I've gotten a lot of messages on YouTube, and I mean, they're welcome. You know what I mean? I gave you guys my Telegram for a reason because I want to let you guys know that we all in the same boat. I'm still waiting like you are, and I literally am still waiting. Right? I told you guys, if you guys have not seen this post, come on over to the community tab, right, on my YouTube channel. That is where this post is. I want you guys to go read it, and I want you guys to understand that this is where I am currently right now. As you can see, I've gotten maybe 2 payouts from them on one account, right? I'm still waiting on 100K payout. I haven't gotten it yet. I submitted it November 2024. We are in what? 2025, January the 17th. Today. 1:36 p.m. to be exact. And after looking at things like Trustpilot reviews, and I encourage you guys to go look at those, and just if you guys look to your right, in this little box, these are my comments that I get. And these people are saying like, hey, I'm still waiting. Hey, how long do they pay out? I've been waiting for 20 days. So I'm just like, you know what? I really don't have any hope for getting paid out. I currently have my 50K, and it's at the 6% cap. And I'm reluctant to even submit it for a payout because I don't think I'm going to get it. And if I do, it lets me know something. It lets me know that there's some stuff going on, especially if I get this payout before I get my other one that I've been waiting on since November. It's going to let me know something, right? Actually, it already has let me know something. So it is my decision to just move on, right? I'm going to show you guys some things. I wanted to go into detail about some things, but I can't. I made a whole 40-minute video about it, but I was like, you know what? I'm not. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this post where it's at. I want you guys to go read it. If you have any questions, let me know. Hit me up on Telegram, okay? Hit me up on Telegram. We can have little voice notes back and forth or whatever have you. Text or whatever. You ask me whatever questions you want. I don't care. But go read this post. Then come ask me questions. Okay? But again, I'm deciding to move on. This has been the only Propfirm that I've traded on for the past year. Yes, I may have bought other challenges, but I never passed those challenges because they had rules that I just couldn't adhere to, and I ended up losing those accounts for whatever reason, right? But now I have did my research, did my homework, and have become funded with another Propfirm that it's not similar to Paradise Capital. They're a lot better, and I guess I want to kind of show you guys how I figure out how I found them. So, but before we get there, I want to show you guys some receipts to let you know that this is not a game, this is not a joke. I'm serious, I'm dead ass about what I'm saying. I have proof. And then we're going to get into the Propfirm that we're talking about and what I am going to do going forward, because I cannot sit here and continue to wait when there's money to be made and there's more companies out here that do the right thing and they pay people out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you those companies, and that's how we're going to go forward. So here we go. All right, so we're on Paradise Capital's website, and what you're looking at is my current 50K. And it's currently sitting at $3,220.01. Now I traded this for 5 days, and I know for a fact that I'm going to get deducted 25% because one of my trades did not have a stop loss. One of them, right? I know that for a fact. But before we get to that, let's talk about these messages. I sent this message 22 hours ago. Do you think it got looked at? Oh, nope, not seen yet. Okay, there's some issues here. This is some scammy shit going on here. I don't know. So, every week, just about, or every other day, just about, I message them and I say, hey, the same thing. I say, hey, can you give me an update on this, this, and this? Because the last time somebody told me I was in queue for payment. This was 3 weeks ago. Someone told me that I was in queue. So I keep copy and pasting the same message, right? I leave them screenshots of everything. And I let them know I have a regular account, not an HFT account, things of that nature. 22 hours ago. You think it's seen yet? No. Is it trading week over? No, it's Friday. So I don't know where your eyeballs are, but they need to be on this post or this message that I'm sending you, that I've sent them. Okay. Now, all the money that I've gotten as far as payouts that are in that post on YouTube came from this account. Okay. Now, let's go here. Propfirm. I could submit a withdrawal in 2 days, 5 hours, 40 minutes, and 14 seconds. I'm going to submit it. I don't have no hope of getting any money back, but I'm going to submit it. And then that's just going to be that. Because then what else I got to trade on? So, I took 7 trades? 3? No, I took more than 7 trades. But that's where I'm at right now. And every time I do it, I have less and less hope that they're going to pay out. Right? So let's go and look at this 100K. Because I want to show you, I better not can tell you. Because I ain't got to lie about nothing that I say. I traded 14 days. Counts as 100K. Still pending. Okay? I made $8,720.92. I got this number by trading at when I say the last minute, the last day. I traded it was Sunday. Sunday night, I found a trade. It was a GA trade. 30 lots. I woke up. I was in drawdown. I went back to sleep. I was too tired. I said, whatever. If I lose it, I lose it. It's whatever. Right? Woke up. That boy was $8,720.92 in profit. So I said, okay. All right. So, profit share. November 25th, 2024. Status. Still pending. Profit share 50%. This is what I made. This is what I'll get like 3,000 back, right? I'm supposed to get 3,000 because it was supposed to be 6,000. But I made more. But if they take the 25% for me not using a stop loss, then it'll be maybe, I don't know, 1,500, right? Something's better than nothing. But we've been waiting since I've been waiting since November 25th, 2024. So there's that. And every time I get on here, I message them the same thing about this same payout. You think they've been looking at it? No. Hasn't been seen yet. Let that sink in. Now, since then, like I said, I can't go into detail to fill in all the gaps right now because I made a 40-minute video, but I did not post it because it's too much, too soon. And I want to hold out until they actually do send it, and then I might put the video out. But there's a lot of stuff that not just me, but other people are going through, and it's ridiculous. I want y'all to go to this Trustpilot, and I want y'all to look at this stuff. I want y'all to go look at it because it's getting worse and worse by the day. It's getting worse, y'all. It's getting worse. So I didn't even want to do that because, somebody can come back and say, oh, they bashing you or whatever. But no, it's the truth. Everybody's out here and they're telling their truth. So with that being said, I've decided to move on from Paradise Capital. Okay. And I have no hopes of getting this payout or any other payout going forward. I have no hopes of it. Because if you can't pay me out this, what makes you think you're going to pay me out whatever that is that I'm owed for this up and coming payout? So I have recently gotten funded with a company called Bright Funding. And I am looking for my next firm as we speak. And I think that I have a list of like 5 firms. Bright Funding is one of the 5 firms that I'm looking at, or that was in the list. And I'll show you what I did to find them. So, here we go. All right. So, my dashboard, as you can see, I'm funded. I got funded last week. I forgot which one on my accounts. Let me see. Pass this. How did I pass it? My first phase. How did I pass it? I passed it trading GBP CAD. GBP or CAD pairs are my pair, right? I like CAD pairs. Specifically, if it starts with GBP, I'm all over it, right? Because it pays out the most. When you guys learn how the pairs work and how much they pay you, you'll start to figure out which ones you like versus which ones you don't. Euro pairs, I don't like them. Doesn't matter whether it says CAD or not because it's just they move too slow. So I passed this challenge with a GBP CAD pair, and then let me go back. I didn't have any add-ons, so the second one I passed again with a GBP CAD pair. GA and GCAD are like right now they're my pairs. I'm currently waiting on a GA trade to take off because news has kicked my butt and it's getting on my nerves. So there's that. And the thing I love about this firm is that like they have a Discord. Paradise Capital doesn't have a Discord. They have legit support. They don't have that. Paradise Capital doesn't have that. You got to reach out to Instagram to nobody. So when you take your first trade, they give you the date in which you're going to get paid. So tells me that on the second, on the February 14th, Valentine's Day, I'm eligible for a payout. So it tells you here you have to wait 30 days. And then after that, it's 14 days, especially if you didn't put any add-ons on there. And then you'll get your split within 24 hours of receiving your of them receiving your request. That's what I love. That's what I want to see. Now, I have yet to make any profit on this. I'm down like $50 on my current account, but I'm gonna slowly but surely make this up. And I don't know if I don't care if I gotta only make like $500 just to be able to make sure that I get this payout, to get a small enough split to see if they pay out. That, god dang it, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So right now, that's where I'm at. I got one 10K account. When I get funded, they'll send me another 10K account because they have a buy one get one free, right? So I bought a 10K. They're gonna send me a 10K with the same things that I bought. So the 10K it didn't have any add-ons. So they're gonna send me another account with no add-ons, and then that'll be another stream of income that I have that I'll get paid like every 2 weeks from, right? So that's the first thing. Now moving on to the other ones. All right, so this is what I'm about to do going forward. I basically went on Propfirm Match and on Instagram and I started researching different prop firms, and I added all the ones that had a Discord. If you didn't have a Discord, I'm not messing with you. So, because I know that they're not really active on Instagram like that. There's really no place for them to be active actually on Instagram. I don't even see why prop firms do that outside of just sending, sales and stuff like that. So, I added everybody who had a Discord, and what I would do was, my first thing was I separated them into category, right? So the first category was who paid the least, and then who paid the most. And so as you can see here, those people that are in this particular folder, they pay the most. They paid the most that I've seen thus far as it relates to like their payout proof, right? Now it'll be up to me to figure out and test and push the limits of these prop firms to see if they actually pay out. As long as you follow the rules and trade within the confines of their rules and stuff like that, the rules and regulations and things like that. That's my job, right? I can't take these prop firms at their word. I have to try them out for myself, right? So that's what I did. So for the first part of the experiment, separated them into category. Bright Funding, E8, Sway, Top Tier Trader, and Alpha Capital. They are the highest paid prop firms that I can see right now so far. Everybody else got put into a different category. I can't. I don't remember where they are. Are they in here? Yeah, they're in here. Everybody else, they don't pay enough. Or they have weird rules, or they don't have a payout section or something like that. Like their rules are just really, really weird, so I put them somewhere else. So they go in here. Give me a second, I'll put them up here. Now, I'm gonna even put the top tier trader in here. The funded trader. I haven't looked at them in a minute, but I mean, they came back. And so we're going to see what they're hitting for. So that's what I did. I separated into category. And I just went into the discourse and I started, asking questions. I was like, hey, do you do this? And what's the rules for this? And when I tell you they were responding just like that, they were responding. There's people in here who have gotten payouts and they were like, I was able to message them and things of that nature. And then they have a payout proof and they have certificates and stuff like that. So I went into this particular firm and I started looking at, first of all, their certificates are crazy good. Like, I love the way these look. These are so cool. I like the fact that the owner, whoever came up with this idea to use the planets as certificates, that's crazy. But I went and I started looking and I'm looking to see what's the most they've paid, right? So for this is a 10K account. This is what I have. So when I got my certificate, this is what it looked like. And so the most that they've paid out for this one that I've seen in this particular section was like 2,000, maybe 3,000, right? I don't know whether it was because people wanted to see if the company paid or not, but me, I'm pushing it to the limit. So if they told me, they said, well, as long as your account can hold the margin, there's no limits. It's 1/100 for Forex. I more or less stopped trading gold. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what I can do. So that's what we're doing. Now on these accounts right here, these are 100Ks and 200Ks. The most I've seen somebody pay out in here was 40,000. So, I'm not gonna go all the way up because I really don't feel like there's a need for it because I've already seen it. So 40,000 is the most that I've seen somebody be paid out. I think 40 to 42,000, right, for this particular firm, right? So that gave me a benchmark. That was the goal for me, right? Because I'm used to getting, $1,200 here, $3,000 there, but that I'm not trying to be, greedy or anything like that, but that is the standard nowadays, especially for something like futures or something like that. It's like for Forex, if this firm doesn't really have a limit, to be honest. So then I went down to E8. I did the same thing. And I come over here and I'm just like, 38,000. Okay. And these are people you can message and say like, hey, did you really get paid out? Like, there's another dude, one girl, she got paid out like 18,000. This dude got paid out 13. And so 35,000. And this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, people who actually got paid out. And like I said, I've messaged these people and most of them are using like EAs and stuff like that. But now my minimum that I'm trying to hit for is like, let's say like 6,000 at one time. That's what I'm trying to hit for. After my split, I need, 6 or more. This $3,000 here, maybe 1,500 there. That's out. I'm reaching for higher because I feel like that's what God is telling me to do. God wants me to aim for higher. God don't want me in debt. God want me to get out of debt. And the only way I'm going to get out of debt is to try to hit for what I'm worth. You're worth more than $1,500. You worth more than that. So that's what I'm doing. So $4,000, that's awesome right here. If I can get this all at one time, that's great. 6,000, 5,000. This right here just blew my mind right here. When I seen this person and her payouts, I was like, okay, this is doable. So that was the next firm. And then I went down and I was like, okay, who else? We got the payouts and got 5,000 here, 800, 20,000, 8,000, 8,400. The thing about Sway is that they got these add-ons that are so expensive. So they really wouldn't be next in line for me. Top tier trader would be because of this and this alone, right? 84,000. Now this is the prop firm that Q Banks either owns or has, it has his hands in. He either owns and or has his hands in top what is it, trade locker as well. But these three right here are gonna be my next prop firms that I'm looking at. Alpha Capital, they're good, but I just feel like I'm trying to get out of debt this year. My car, I need another car, right? My car is out of commission and I need to, oh, that's a lifetime payout of 70,000. But that's 20,000 right there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm looking for. It's letting me know that there are good firms out here that will pay you out. You just need to follow the rules. You need to figure out what the rules are. Don't go in here and just be like, oh, I'm going to just trade however I want. Like, no, we don't want to get banned. We want to make money. We want to start slow and then scale up. That's what we're trying to do. So, I say all that to say that, again, I'm not promoting Paradise Capital. I really want to take these videos down, but because I am not doing it for you guys, I'm doing it for myself. I'm going to leave them, but I'm not going to be promoting Paradise Capital anymore. I'm going to be going with other firms. Even though somebody recommended that I not do that and that I trade with them, no, I'm okay. So these are the firms that I'm looking at, and these are the firms I'm going to go with. It's going to start when I get my first payout from this company right here. Hell, if I got the money, I'll, buy top tier next, because they have the least amount of add-ons. Their add-ons are they'll have like 4 add-ons and they don't cost that much, and their accounts are set. They don't do too much. So there's that, and then there may be Alpha Capital, and then there's these two right here, because their add-ons are confusing to me, and I ain't trying to do it. So what else? Now, the funded trader, I don't know. I really don't know. They are I haven't seen like a recent 2025. Okay, they use Rise. Okay. So I might double back. I might go back. I might double back and decide to mess with them again. I might. So yeah, they're in there. But as far as Sway is concerned, I need some money to be able to afford a Sway account. I need that, because y'all add-ons are y'all too rich for my blood. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm moving off Paradise Capital, and I'm trying to get to the money, because the year just started, and it started off in a good way, but this just kind of, it rubbed me the wrong way. It killed my vibe a little bit, and I'm not about to go, homeless, or not homeless, but I'm not about to sit around and wait for something that may not happen. So that's my plan going forward. If you guys have any questions or concerns or anything like that, I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Again, I'll leave my Telegram link in the description box below. Message me, ask me questions, things of that nature, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. I don't charge to talk to me. Like, whoever does that is retarded. They're retarded, So it's not like you're asking me to pass your challenge or something like that. Then I'll tell you, like, no, I don't do that, or I don't give signals or anything like that. So if you need advice or something like that, I can give you advice, or I can tell you how I trade or something like that. I can't teach you my strategy, but I can tell you where I got it from, and you can learn for yourself. But other than that, like, I'm human. I'm here if you need me. And I'll just, be like your virtual friend or something. I don't know. So you guys be blessed, take care, and I'll see you in the next videos. Toodles.